Yeah, let's us all be in Anjali and we'll start with the chanting. All right, let us all pay respect to the triple gem. Arahang sama sambuddho bhagawa Buddhang bhagawantang abhiwademi. Swakato bhagavata dhammo dhammang namasami. Supatipanno bhagavato sawaka sanggo sanghang namami. All right. Let us all pay homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Let us do the offering. Please put your palms together to partake in the offerings to the Buddha. The offering of the 5 items allows us to express our gratitude to the Buddha and serves as a symbol to help us remember the teachings. Please join wholeheartedly and read the verses together. Offering of light. Light symbolizes wisdom. May the light of Dhamma dispel the darkness of ignorance. Offering of incense. Incense symbolizes the fragrance of pure moral conduct. This reminds us to cultivate the good conduct. Offering of water. Water symbolizes purity, clarity, and calmness. It reminds us to practice the Buddha's teachings, to cleanse one's mind, which is full of desires, ill will, and delusion, to attain the state of purity. Offering of fruits. Fruits symbolize the ultimate fruit of enlightenment, which is our goal. They also remind us that all actions will have their effects. Offering of flowers. Flowers symbolize impermanence. The freshness, fragrance, and beauty of flowers are impermanent. This reminds us that we should all live in the present. Remembering thus, we should reduce our craving and attachment. We shall now chant the verses for taking the 3 refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. We chant these verses to observe the 5 precepts. Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami, Adina Dana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami, Kamesu Miccacara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami, Musawada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami, Surameraya Majapamadatthana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Let us recollect the sublime qualities of the Buddha. Iti piso bhagawa arahang sama sambuddho Wijacarana sampano sugato lokawidu anutaro purisadhammasarati sattha dewa manusanang buddho bhagavati. Let us recollect the sublime qualities of the Dhamma. Swakato bhagavata Dhammo sanditiko akaliko ehipasiko opanaiko paccatang veditabo vinyuhiti. Let us recollect the sublime qualities of the Sangha. Supatipano bhagavato sawaka sangho Ujjupatipano bhagavato sawaka sangho Nyayapatipano bhagavato sawaka sangho Samicipatipano bhagavato sawaka sangho Yadidang catari purisa yugani atta purisa pugala esa bhagavato sawaka sangho ahuneo pahuneo dakineo Anjali Karanio Anuttarang Punya Ketang Lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. All right, good morning, Father, Dhamma, and Sister. Happy to see everyone back today. So I'm going to read out some announcements before we go into the main talk today. All right, for next week, we will have Bante Ratanasara with the topic of anger and your enemy. Please note for next week, the Sunday service will start at 10 a.m. instead of 10:30. Yeah? All right. So this is the whole lineup for April. We have Sister Sylvia Bay for today. We have Bante Ratanasara for next week. The week after, we have Sis Ratna, and then we have Dr. Koliwun. Okay? All right, for Dhamma Foundation course, it's full. So if everyone want to join, you can still join online. You can go to, I think you can still register, and then you can get the Zoom link, Eventbrite. Right? Yeah. You can go to Eventbrite, you can register, and then you can still get the Zoom link, and you can participate online. It's ongoing at the moment. All right, activities. These are the lineup for BF Youth and Indonesian Service. So if you have any friends who are in youth and who are Indonesian who are interested for the Dhamma, you can actually refer them to BF website, and you can see these details. This is the lineup for BF Junior Youth. All the activities is actually online as of now. It's on Saturday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So if you have any relative or friends who are at the age of 13 and 16, you can refer them to these activities. And for younger junior, age 7 to 9 and 10 to 12, it's happening on the 10th and 24th of April. It's for Rahula Connect. You can also refer them, and they can join these activities. This is a special activities outing to Bukit Brown Cemetery with Mr. Raymond Goh. Typo here is supposed to be 23rd of April. Take note of the date. It's 8:15 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yeah, so the details is in the posters. You can actually read through. Yeah. And Yin Yoga meditation happening from 7 April to 9 June every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:45. And this one is happening at BF East, right? Zoom only, yeah, sorry, it's Zoom only. Okay. And happy workout happening every Saturday, starting yesterday until 25th June. No class on the 14th of May, take note. It's happening at 10:30 a.m. to noon, and it's happening at Zoom and on-site at BF West. So if you're interested, you can actually register in Eventbrite. Yeah, and again, for everyone who can help BF to build a Dhamma home, this is a way to contribute. So you can do it via PayNow, bank transfer, cash check, and monthly gyro. Yeah. All right, for today, we have Sister Sylvia Bay. The topic, must we meditate? So I'm just going to read through a short profile of Sister Sylvia Bay. Don't need that. Okay, then I'll just pass the time for her to get us on the meditation before the talk. Yeah.
I know you're all somewhat tense. Like so tired, so early in the morning, we're so tired. Huh? Chanting is supposed to make you feel revitalized. So, what I would like to invite everyone to do is to relax. Don't look at meditation as something to be done. You don't see eating as something to be done. Eating is just eating. So meditation is just it's just sitting and resting the mind. So, may I invite everyone to rest your mind. Okay? Sit back, relax, close your eyes. Come, close your eyes. Yes. Be very comfortable. So I want you to adjust your sitting. If you're not comfortable, please adjust until you are comfortable. You don't have to be straight back. No need. Just relax. Your body must be relaxed first before your mind can relax. So your body must relax first. You must feel comfortable. Then I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Deep in, slowly release. Exhale slowly. Deep in means the air must fill your diaphragm. You can actually feel your stomach expanding. If your stomach is not expanding, you're not feeling it enough. Then when you release, it must be done slowly. So breathe out slowly, gently. When you breathe in deep, you breathe out slowly. As you sit there, I want you to scan your body and feel all the points of contact. Points of contact where your body touches another surface. Can be the floor, can be your palm on your lap. And I want you to slowly count. Count quietly in your mind all the points of contact. Count as many as you can observe. For those of you whose palms are separate, not together, separate, that should count as 2 contact. So as many as you can. The points of contact, a lot more than you think. Slowly scan your body from top of your head down to the feet and all the points when your body comes into contact with another surface. Count as 1. 1 by 1 you count. And I repeat, many more than you imagine. So I don't want you to imagine. I want you to count. So as you're scanning and you're counting, periodically spare a moment to see your body. Is it still upright? Is it still breathing? Is it still comfortable? One moment to just see the body. Is it still upright? Still breathing? Still comfortable? So you're counting and you're looking at the body. You have 2 jobs, 2 tasks. One, to seek out all the points of contact. Another, to just sit with your body and see it breathing. Make sure it's comfortable. And when you're really comfortable, feeling really good, make a final number of the points that you have observed. Then you take 3 deep breaths. Then you stretch. Stretch. Then you open your eyes. Must take 3 deep breaths first. Stretch. Mindfully stretch. All muscles stretched. Fingers, toes. Why? Toes not your part of your body, huh? Stretch. Mindfully. Because the next thing I want you to tell me is how many muscles did you activate? Then you open your eyes. Okay. Hello, everyone, again. Feel better? Not so anxious? Feel better, everyone? Some feel so good, don't want to wake up. It's okay. This is a meditation. This is a meditation talk. A talk on meditation. So if you want to continue closing your eyes and enjoying yourself, that's fine. Okay? Now I want to ask you, how many points did you all counted? Okay? You have a number in your head, right? Who says the number of points less than 5? Who say my number of points of contact less than 10? Everyone else more than 10? How many is yours? You can feel my voice. It's called vibration. You're actually feeling your body. It's not my voice. Oh, that's interesting. How many points? Who says 15 and below? 15 and below. Come on. Because, yeah, you're good. Boy is smart. Yeah, 15 and below. Anyone? Because if I don't see your hands up, I'll ask you how many points. How many points did you see? See me countless. Everyone, all countless. Countless, I also know how to count. Cannot countless. Huh? Ah, really? Oh, you all never follow instruction already. One few voice, one few breathing. Yeah, very well done. Okay. Did you manage to do the part when I say, watch your breathing? Do your counting, point of contact, and then see your body. Did you manage to do that? Yes. I said, right? Watch your breathing. Watch the contact points, I said. Observe the contact point. La, 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 contact point, la, la, la. And then it went. Now you look at your body. See the breathing. See your comfort. Did you observe that? Observe the body. Notice that, must see that it's comfortable, must see that it's breathing. Did you all do that? Huh? Yes? 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 Manage to do that? Come, sit. Yes. Did you manage to do that? Yes or no? Seriously. My other talk, everybody's so enthusiastic. This one, everybody's so quiet, so mindful. Yes? There is a reason why I'm asking you. So I need to know whether for yourself, yes or no, did you manage to do it? No? It's okay. If you didn't manage to do it, it's okay. Did you manage to do it? That you're watching this, you are observing the contact point, and then I ask you to look at your breathing. Did you manage to do that? Do you know why I'm asking you this question? Everything that I ask, there's a reason for that. Okay, now let me explain to you the steps. For those of you who are here because you're really keen on meditation, what I took you through this morning, it's a meditation of sort. Okay? And this is actually what we are doing this morning. What we are doing is, in any meditation, you do have to get yourself really relaxed. Your start point has to be very relaxed, that you're enjoying this. You must not feel even an iota of discomfort. Your body must be relaxed, otherwise the mind cannot. Meditation must start with a sense of relaxation. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to really flow with this. Then I use your body to help you hold your attention. The body. Many people start meditation, or when they are teaching meditation, they like to tell you, look for the breath, look for that breathing. Mask on and all you can, mask off very hard. But more than that, when you do that, your mind goes into a search mode. Then what's the difference? Then you say, but you're asking us to look at contact point. It's a bit different. Looking for breathing, for those of you who have gone for classes, you may find that it's very hard, especially if you're looking for one point in the needle of points, in the haystack of points on the face. It's very hard. Contact point is very gross. I'm using your body to help you hold your attention. And because your body is so gross, I mean, look, none of us are levitating, right? So you're heavy. If you're heavy, you're seated. You're seated. The first contact point is your... Sorry. Hearing really got problem. Your buttocks on the floor, right? It's so gross. It's right there in your face. So I was getting you to go there. First, the butt, the legs, the upright body. You do that, you're using your body. Why do you think it's called Rupa Vachara? Rupa, body. Avachara, abiding with body. That's your meditation. That's the first part. Rupa, avachara, residing with the body, being with the body. So that's why I ask you to use your body contact points as a start point. I ask you to go look for the points, because if your mindfulness goes up, the more subtle one becomes evident. If your mindfulness is not enough, a bit light and superficial, then the points you catch will be only the gross ones. I want you to discern the subtle ones also. So, for you all told me countless. You didn't tell me how is your mindfulness. So let me ask you all, around the room, what was your most subtle observation? The point that was most subtle for you. What was it? Your palm. Very good. Chest against the t-shirt. Very good. Most subtle point for you all. I will do this side first, then I'll do this side. The most subtle point, who wants to share? You are very lucky, your three front ones already gave. You want me to tell you how subtle your mindfulness goes? You tell me what was your most subtle point, and I'll tell you what was the most, your mask. Which part of the mask? Ah, you don't know. Very good. I tell you, I conduct these classes. Yes, Eileen, you will be good. I know. I conduct these classes in my work setting. And for people who don't meditate, because work secular setting, very few caught the mask. You say, it's very obvious. But if you're not mindful enough, even this you cannot catch. Can you see that now? So catching the mask, very good. But even better, the points on that mask. Can you now see? I want you all to cast your mind to the mask. Can you now all see the little points? The mind is still mindful. Okay, good. This side. What did you all observe? Which is the most subtle point for you? For you. Most subtle. Yeah, I know mine is vibration, the voice. Very subtle. Anyone else? Anyone wants to share? My instruction was very subtle for you. Oh, you're going to Samadhi already. Why was I so tickled by your clothes, right? It actually tells you the mind is very sharp in mindfulness. Then you start to feel all this very subtle contact point. And for those of you very sharp, you could even feel the hair. Hair cannot tinkle. Tickling. Okay. So all these, what I was doing was to have you become very mindful, helping you, using your contact point for you to know for yourself how mindful you have become. Then I refer you to your body. And some will say, it's a bit disconcerting to go from contact point to body. No, it's not. If your mindfulness is steady, so the other one is subtle, sharp, resolution very good. If it is steady, you can migrate. You can move it. And even when you move it, it's still aware. It doesn't drift off. Okay? So you can go from points, because your body is very gross. You go look at your body, you stay with the body, it becomes clear. And I said, see it comfortable. Must see that it's comfortable. Comfortable, keep the mind light and peaceful. If you know your 7 factors of enlightenment, mindfulness leads to Dhamma investigation, leads to energy, leads to piti, joy, leads to tranquility, leads to concentration, leads to equanimity. It flows like that. If your body is peaceful, if it's joyous, so when you say, I can feel the vibration, it's not me. It's your body getting into a happy state. So your body is happy. It's your piti moment. Then if you sit with it quietly, it becomes peaceful and joyous. That's the tranquility, that's the sukha, that's the happy moment. It's the peaceful one. Okay, these two comes together, your mind can concentrate. It will go still. But it's still enough relative to your usual rushing about. Okay? Then that's when there is a sense of quiet, lightness. You feel very peaceful, you feel very calm, you feel very confident. If you tell me, I don't ever have like this, then whatever that you have been doing, it hasn't led you to a state of samadhi, which is meditation. It hasn't led you to that. This, okay, if I ask you to go from here to Vivocity, right? Vivocity. The milestones got changed or not? The milestones, the features, the road features, do they change? Like today got one house, tomorrow don't have. They don't, right? It's standard, right? Static. The same. The same for meditation. All the milestones are similar. Then you say, but my experience is a bit different. Every time you go from here to Vivo, you see the same thing, meh? You pay attention to different things, ma? Some days you look at the bridge, other days you look at traffic light, some days you look at the petrol kiosk. The cars around you change a bit. So, what you pay attention on will change. But some of the key milestones will not change. That is why the Buddha, in his suttas, can describe to you the milestones. He's describing all the key milestones in a meditation. They don't change. I've done years of this, like 30 years of this. It doesn't change. Sometimes certain features are more prominent. So today, a really, 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 really good day, sit, joy, joy to the world. You're so happy already. Some days, very tiring, very strenuous day. Joy. It's a joy. Then like that, you move on, calm. Okay? So the features don't change. They will all be there. If they are not there, the meditation for the day, not so great. You know, I finished my talk in like 15 minutes. But it's okay. So we're going to I will do the talk, don't worry about that. The reason why I wanted this period to engage you is because you just had a sitting. Every time I come here, I lead people through a meditation. Then I said to myself, I must have a session to explain to people what I'm doing. Otherwise, people just happily follow, and then it's not useful after that. They may or may not be able to replicate on their own, which is what you want, to be able to replicate on your own. So, today I'm going to help you replicate, okay? Remember this. Set off making sure your body is comfortable. Number 2, anchor it on the body, not on the breathing. Start with the body. The body use all its key parts, okay? Meaning contact point, meaning scanning. We all have built-in ability to scan the body so that it's for you, it's like driving a car. Your body is your car. You got no mirrors, your car sure langgar very fast. The mirrors are to help you make sure your car is okay. So your ability to scan is built in for you to make sure your body is okay. So you scan, okay? Look for contact point, the points of contact, you scan. After you have scanned already, and how do you know that the mind is becoming sharper, more, the mindfulness is growing? It's when you begin to observe little ticks, little tweak. Muscle here, bit touchy there, little things. You just know to tell you your mind is becoming more mindful. Then you go into a meditation object. After you have done all these things, then you go into a meditation object, which can be breathing, which can be metta, which can be kindness, whatever object that you use. All these objects are only meant to help you deepen concentration. That's all. Deepen your focus. Deepen your attention power. That's all. Nothing very magical about those. Okay? How do you know that you're on track? You will be there will be lightness. There might be bodily sensations. There will be these things. If they are there, good thing, mind is coming down. Feel light, feel joy, feel peaceful, all normal. You can feel all these things, the concentration will deepen. The attention will deepen. That's all. Then you say, but what if I don't feel any of these things? That means I'm on the wrong track, is it? Not on the wrong track. Didn't relax enough. Okay? It just means you didn't relax enough. Something is worrying you, so you are naturally tense. If you are tense, cannot meditate. Okay? I better get started. Otherwise, you're never going home. It's only 4 slides. It's only 4 slides, okay? Right? 4 slides, huh? And in all the slides, it's really about answering my own questions. To be honest, and I'm always honest, to be honest, I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this because I was busy with Dharma Foundation course, the DFC. So I've decided to take the easy way out and ask myself questions to guide me in the sharing. If you have any questions outside of the ones, there are 15 here. 15 questions here. If you have any questions outside of the ones that have been written here, please send them to Eileen quickly. Send it that way. Okay. So the first thing that I want to talk about is dispelling myths about meditation and establishing correct understanding. Dispelling myths. People have talked about all kinds of things. I've done this 30 years, I told you. Since 1992. No, wrong. 29 years. Since 1993, 94. That was when I started. And so it's been many long years of hearing. In the initial period, what people tell me, I believe. I am that full of faith and that naive. So what people tell me, really? And in the early days, people tell me, meditation, you don't know, don't anyhow do, okay? You need a teacher. That I believe. Yeah? Have you all heard of this? Meditation, huh? 走火入魔, right? 走火 is run fire, enter evil, literal translation. What it means is whatever that is done wrongly, so the fire jumps the stove. You do it wrongly, and you end up with disaster. Actually, that's what it figuratively means. So you all have heard of it. How many of you have heard of this? That if you don't have a proper teacher, meditate wrongly, get into trouble. Yeah? Many of you. Rubbish lah. You get into trouble because of wrong view and delusion. You don't get into trouble because you're sitting to relax your mind. Okay? It's like you exercise. So meditation is like the exercise for the brain, for your mind. And regular physical exercise is an exertion for the body. So one is an exertion for the body, the other one is a practice for the mind. That's the difference, okay? So, when you are, if you don't know how to, let's say you have ambition to be a bodybuilder, right? And you don't know how to do it in moderation. Then you look at the biggest ring and you want to lift that. Will you get into trouble? Yes. But if you are humble, have humility, know your strength, lift small ring, will you get into trouble? No. When you are not overly ambitious, have ideas, I must achieve this, achieve that, I must do this, do that, your mother will tell you crazy in terms of physical exertion. And I will tell you crazier in terms of mental exertion. So you get into trouble not because of meditation per se, but because of your ideas, your delusions, your belief that by doing these things, I can achieve those things. No. You rest. You calm the mind. You enjoy that quiet moment of resting the mind for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Nothing will happen. No delusions. Nothing will happen. It happens If anything happens, it's because of your delusion. You think you can do this, that with meditation. I want to be able to levitate. I want to be able to go deep and see nothing. I want to see vision from the past. You do all these having all these crazy ideas. Of course you get into trouble, but not because of meditation, it's because of your mind. Your mind created trouble for you. It's not because of the meditation. I must stress that. Huh? It's not because of the meditation. It's because your mind. It's like I say, I want to lift weights. I want to do marathon. I've not toned my body. I never follow the proper steps. I never do it right. So I get into trouble. If you want to train for something big time, you need to train. And that's when you need a trainer. Normally, regularly, I mean, in the typical routine sense, you go into a gym, you press the button, you walk lah. You don't need trainer. Sorry if you are trainers out there. I don't mean to break your rice bowl. You don't need a trainer. But if you want to achieve things with your body, having a trainer will tell you the most effective way, the fastest, most efficient way of achieving your goal. Then, if your body is not ready, your trainer will tell you it will never happen. It will never happen. You don't have the potential. The body is not made for that. You 60 kilo want to lift 120 kilo. May happen, but maybe next lifetime. I'm just saying. So know your thing. Now, Buddhist meditation. Buddhist meditation is not the same as, I don't know what kind of meditations out there. Buddhist, why I even throw in this word? Some people may object, why you call it Buddhist meditation? Meditation is meditation. No. Meditation has a place in our practice. It has a place. Our regular mind is a very busy, talkative mind. It has all kinds of ideas, angst, pleasures. It is our regular mind, the daily mind. It's messy. It's distracted. Right? In our practice, one key element is to see reality for what it is. Seeing reality for what it is. Because when we can achieve that, when we can really see reality as reality, you become a more peaceful, happier person without effort. You will just be a happier, more peaceful person. Okay? But you need this mind. You need this brain, this mind. You're human, so we're talking about your brain, your mind. We need your mind to see reality. But the regular mind is so easily distracted. It flies all over the place. At the drop of, even before the pin touches the floor, it's already gone to Mars and back. That mind cannot see reality for what it is. So meditation, by the Buddha's guidance, that meditation is to calm this mind down. Calm it down to the degree that it is awakened to the mind's true nature. Do you understand? Awakening, let me just go into that line a bit. Awakening is not awakened to magic. It is awakened to reality as it is. It doesn't take magic for awakening to happen. It's almost like we have been sleepwalking all our life. Okay, you're in a dream state. Think of your regular life like a dream state. Then you wake up, and now you are in the real life. So the same thing. with meditation, with the help of samadhi, the mind comes down, it goes quiet, it becomes objective, it is sharper, clearer, more focused, it is non-judging, and now it can observe some things about life that it has never paid attention to. That is what meditation is supposed to do. Get you to become sharp, clear, attentive, so it doesn't drift. It doesn't get caught up by stimulations everywhere, but it stays present, it stays focused. Then it can observe life's features. One example of what it's supposed to pick up, and this is what I've been teaching in DFC. One example of what it's supposed to pick up is feeling, the sensation, not feeling as in I feel emotion, sensation. When your body or your mind come into contact with an object, there is a sensation. That sensation. Starting to observe that contact, that sensation. For the purpose of seeing for yourself, this is impermanent, this is dukkha, this is anatta. For that, awaken to that. Doesn't sound very exciting. It is very exciting. You never awaken, how you know? You never bungee jump, how you know? Bungee jump, scary. You must do something lah. Just sit down there and be what? People couch potato, you're couch critic. More than that, live life. You never know until you have lived life. Okay? So, the purpose of Buddhist meditation is for the mind to calm down, for the mind to stay present, not so easily distracted. Then it is able to observe experiences real time. Life experiences real time. Why do I say real time? Most of us, without this practice and meditation, we experience past time. Experience already, caught a memory, store away, retrieve and add commentary or botun one. Not accurate. Last night I was just watching a documentary on the mind, on the brain, and this neuroscientist that they were interviewing was David Eagleman, who said, all of us, the brain is a faulty machine. The brain is a faulty machine. It records, it stores what it wants, but when it projects, it's always tweaked. It is not an accurate reflection of reality. The guy is not even a Buddhist. He's a neuroscientist. He's saying what the Buddha would have said. Our brain is a faulty machine. It does not record reality accurately. It records reality according to what you like and enjoy, and what disturbs you the most. That's how it records. So he said, there are people who will say, wow, summer has passed so quickly, because Angmos, Westerners, right? 4 seasons. Summer has passed so quickly. It's almost like I've not done anything, because there's nothing they did that the brain likes. So the brain didn't record. Then your memory is, it's past. I read an article quite recently that said, because of COVID, right, you all never travel, you never do things. So COVID have passed very quickly. The brain didn't record anything interesting. What do you remember of COVID? CB. What do you remember of COVID? Closure of borders. Never travel, right? I mean, look, it's been 365 days times 2. Almost times, in fact, times 2. 700 over days. 700 over days. And it has paused. Right? So your mind, your brain is faulty. And you record past time, not real time. That's why you didn't enjoy it. You didn't have moments where you sit back and lim kopi and enjoy. Don't have. Don't have. This is your life. Looking forward. Now look. Now your brain recording forward time. Different time zone. Right? Yeah, different time zone. Past time, forward time, never current time, no real time. It's sad, isn't it? That is why there is a Dhammapada verse. Somebody can help me check. I forgot it is. It's on heedfulness. When you lack mindfulness, you are like dead. That's what he said. Why dead? Dead people know nothing, have no life, not living through no experiences. But if you're not mindful, you are like dead because you too have missed a chunk of life. All those moments. I tell you, really cute. Someone I taught in a secular class, not a Buddhist. So I cannot use any of the Buddhist words to help. This person, so cute she was. Today class, it's a 2-day, 8 hours mindfulness course. 2-day. Day 1. She went through day 1. Okay? Next day, report. Sis Sylvia, this morning, I took off my, what do you call it? Headphone. I took off my headphone. So from the MRT station to the class, I walked without headphone. I heard so many bird voice noises. So many. I went, how many were there? 5. She could discern 5 types of bird. I mean, there must be more lah. But she could find it. She said, so fascinating, the walk. Oh, by the way, when I bathe, right, I really enjoy bathing. I went, okay, now she's having fun bathing. Because the water drops on the skin, then runs down, then la 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 la. Then last night, I closed my eyes and I mindfully slept, she said. Because I taught mindfulness, mindfully said, oh wow, she is someone who cannot sleep at night. Using his mindfulness tactic, she slept without medicine. Now, this is someone, because she came for the class, you guys are prisoner of me. You're hostages here. You don't like the thought, also you cannot leave, not so nice lah. Everybody's mask on, stare at you, not so nice. But she not hostage, she came. She didn't have to sign up, she came. And there was another guy, he's into extreme sport. He talks about how he had been having pain and aches and all. But with mindfulness of the body, they can do it, you cannot. Shy or not. Mindfulness of the body, his pain and aches has gone off by 99%. I also, wow. I was impressed. He never meditate. She also never meditate a single point in her entire life. These guys want to learn. They believe it can help. Actually, no. He didn't come as a believer. He came and the first thing he asked me, what's this for? I want to ask him, why you come? At least she came and said, I need help. He came and said, what's this for? Can you explain to me why we're doing this? Why? Why? So he didn't even come as a believer, okay? He came as a objective skeptic. But after he went through his mindfulness, exactly the same thing I brought you through this morning. Of course, they did it in half a morning. You all did it in 10 minutes. In that half a morning, he got out of this session. Before he went to lunch, but for lunch, he said, yeah, man. Okay, that's sweet lah. It's just like that. You can apply it in daily life. You become more alive, become more aware. So, answer all already, oh? Question 1 and 2. Question 1 and 2. Why we are doing this? What is the Buddhist content? The Buddhist content is to awaken to reality as it is. Is it absolutely necessary to meditate? This one inspired by a question, I don't know when, a question that was put up earlier, right? The last month, I think. Is it absolutely necessary? It depends on what you want to do with your life. If all you want is a peaceful life, that you are born, then you die, and in between got a bit of excitement and some pain, it's a regular life, then only Whereas all you want is just born and die, and in between things happen, then only But if you want to really understand yourself, to really understand your mind, to be able to see the Dhamma. Yes. Correct. If you really want to see the Dhamma, you really want to know what it feels like for a mind that sit with the Dhamma, stay with the Dhamma, walk with the Dhamma, live a life as a Dhamma practitioner. This one, 100% necessary. 100, cannot 75% necessary, okay? 100% necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Why? Because there are 3 parts in the practice. 3 parts. What are they? Aileen? Give it to them. 3 components of the practice. 不是啦Panya Sila Samadhi. That one. Okay. This is what happens when Aileen has too much knowledge. Yeah, lor, I know, right? Okay, next time I won't put you in the spot. Panya Sila Samadhi, okay? Panya is wisdom. Sila is morality. Samadhi is concentration. I mean, samadhi, okay, I don't like the word concentration. I really, really don't like the word concentration because in English it has a connotation. It has certain ideas about the word concentration. Like, put effort, stay like, so hard to concentrate. No. But there is no English word for this word samadhi, so I will describe to you what it means. Samadhi is a state of mind that is easily present. It doesn't drift. So it's opposite. I can tell you the opposite of your regular mind. Your regular mind drifts. It gets distracted. Keep chasing after something. Very judging, right? This is your regular mind. You see something you don't like. You see something you like. You like, you want. You don't like, you want to kick the fella out of the way. Our mind is like how old is he? 10 years, okay, younger than you. Our mind is like a 2-year-old. Cannot teach, cannot train, will talk back to you, so rude, out of control. The more distressed or stressed or agitated you are, the more out of control is your mind. Right? If you're depressed, you tell the mind, don't be depressed. The mind say, cheer. Right? But if you are in a good mood, nice day, wake up already, ice cream man come, very happy, right? Yeah, you're good mood. Then you tell your mind, today you stay good. The mind says, sure. Right? Correct, right? This is our mind. This is us. This is your regular mind. Samadhi is the opposite of this guy. Samadhi, so opposite of everything. Opposite as in it's present. It stays there, kwai. Right? It's a very good kwai, 2-year-old boy, very kwai. Stay put, don't disturb, don't run. Don't get distracted. You tell the fellow, sit there, he sit there. Finish class, he's still there. Okay, not disturb you. Good boy. Good mind. Okay, you girl, good girl. It's just like that. Present. And observing. Our regular mind thinks a lot. It thinks. It talks. It narrates. A mind in samadhi does not talk. It's only present. It's quietly present, quietly observing. Doesn't get distracted, just present. So because this kind of a mind is so not the same as your regular mind, you got to teach this. You got to teach yourself to do it like this. You have got to do something to it, nudge it into becoming present. Nudge. Don't drag and chain and fettle him. No, it doesn't work like that. When you like, what happened? Constipation. Cannot do it like that. Must be nudge, cajole, gentle, gentle. Then it will stay. Then you say, can or not? Can. I already told you. People who don't know meditation, not even Buddhists, they can do it. They follow the steps, it can be done. They say, yeah, but my mind different. Yeah, your mind special. What my good friend will say, special snowflake. Special. Must do it your way. No lah, our mind same. You're not serial killer, right? None of you serial killer, right? Then, okay, you're normal. You can do it. Okay? So, yes, absolutely, depending on what you want. You want to live a regular life, then die a regular man, then come back again, a regular don't know what, then no need. But if you're going to make use of this life, make use of this life to make progress in this Dhamma journey, then yes, absolutely necessary. Okay? And this one is where people go, yes, sure got 秘诀 one, secret formula. What did I say earlier? When we started this, what did I say earlier? All those count. 秘诀. 秘籍, oh sorry. Okay, sorry, wrong word. I will learn, Okay. Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, so now, earlier on, I told you, when you start, you must feel really comfortable. That's the first thing you need. That's the first thing you need. If you come back from a hard day at work and you kena scolded by boss that day, you're really not a happy camper, you're not happy at all, this is not the time to try and meditate and get out of your anger. This is not. This is when you go dancing. Mindfully. Do things to calm yourself. Go running. Go outside into the field. Do deep breathing and release to nature. I mean, look, CO2 everywhere. You might as well add some more. Release to nature. Sit with go out and be kind. Be kind and remind yourself what it means to be born a human. So you do a bit of wise reflection first. Wise reflection. Panya, PSS in Pali. Panya, which is wisdom. S, sila, morality. Samadhi. Okay? Maybe you should write it into English. WMM. Wisdom, morality, mindfulness lah. Which is mindfulness. WMM easier to remember ma. I am not Dr. Ng, I cannot do this. I'm really bad at this. Okay, you can figure out for me what kind of, I don't know, mnemonics can we use. Okay, so the point here is, what is wisdom? What is wisdom, right? You sit down and you tell yourself, life is too short. Okay, these are the things that you can do for yourself. You say to yourself certain words that can calm you down. So if you, let's say you go back, bad day, boss got scolded, car langgar la, and you had an altercation with somebody, I also don't know why you have la, but you had an altercation with somebody la. So it's not a good day. Don't sit and start. It will not work. You will carry your anger into meditation. Okay? You start by calming yourself down first, and to calm yourself down, you say things to yourself. Say. After all, you talk so much, right? You might as well talk wisely. Talk wisely. So you can say things like, life is too short. Really, really, life is too short. Then initially you don't believe, but after a while you say it 10 times, your brain will believe you, because the brain is stupid. Brain is stupid, I'm telling you. Our brain very gullible one. Whatever you tell the fellow will believe. Okay? No, our brain is stupid. So tell yourself that our brain is stupid, our brain is stupid. Then you don't be so arrogant. Our brain is not very smart. Our brain will do what you tell it to do. So you tell yourself, life is too short, life is too short, life is too short, life is too short. Then one day the brain says, life is too short. Okay? That's what you want. And then you do little things like, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. Do not say, don't be unkind. Don't do it like this. What? They're the same, right? You say, no. The brain will see the word unkind and remember that. Brain is stupid. Do not make it work too hard. So never say, don't say it like this. I know I'm doing exactly what I told you not to. But this is after I say you must do it like this. So if, let's say, you are very angry, you're a very angry person, then you say to yourself, don't be angry. The brain says, yeah, man, I'm angry. So what must you say? Calm down. Be patient. Be kind. So this is how you talk to yourself. Be kind. Be patient. Be happy. Smile. Our brain is so stupid. When the mouth smiles, the brain also smiles. I kid you not, okay? They've done research on this. They have done research that showed that just by putting a smile on the face, your productivity goes up. They've done research on that. I have watched the documentary, so I tell you, it's very good to watch these things. Because it amazes you how stupid our brain can be. They put a pencil like this. So they did a project. They're playing some games. So part one, they put this pencil this way in. Okay? So you bite it this way. Part two, they put this pencil, same bunch of people, this way. For everyone, the score goes up when the pencil is like that. And then when the pencil is like that, the score dips. So the question is, why, right? What's the difference? This one in, you know how you pout? When you are sulking, you're pouting. You don't pout like this, right? You pout with the mouth pursed. And when you put it this way, this is how you smile. The brain gets affected. Okay? So, the conditions ideal for meditation, make yourself happy, make yourself light, make yourself relax. Do what is necessary. You need to go for a walk, you need to go for a run, you need to go wash your hair, you want to sing, your choice. Give your mind, create that belief that all is well with the world. And then that's it. You start with that. Number two, so start light, start relax. Number two, where you sit, how you sit, not critical. What is critical is your body has to be comfortable. If you need to lie back, lean back. If you need to lean back so that the body feels supported, so be it. Lean back. I know some of you, but my teacher say must sit upright, and then must hold your hand like this, and then this and that. Then I ask you, how are you? How good your meditation? If your meditation is so good, you don't be here seeking help, thinking maybe there is a me what? Yes. You won't be looking for that secret recipe, secret strokes, if it's that good. So if it's not that good, why not give this a shot? Right? Get your body comfortable, get it relaxed. Don't start meditation upright and tense. Then, okay, hit and miss. It will be hit and miss. Okay? So sit up, be comfortable. Okay, then the next thing is you got to make sure that the body relaxes. Right? So you say, oh, I find a comfortable spot, I sit back, I'm comfortable, should be good to go. Sort of, is your mind comfortable? The body must be comfortable, the mind must be comfortable. That's why I ask you to do 3 deep breaths. But when you release, slowly. Why slowly? Apparently, this is science. This is science. Apparently, when you do it this way, the heart feels comfortable. There are certain chemicals released that makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. So now your mind is relaxing. So body must relax, mind must relax. Body must feel good, mind must feel good. Then you are good to go. What is a good place to meditate? You know, if you are very new, find a place that is relatively quiet. If you are new. If you are a veteran and you are comfortable, all you need to do is sit back, happy like a bird, right? Happy like a lark already. Anywhere is fine. Even here with the tong, 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 it's fine. Okay? It's fine. So what is a good place is where it's very quiet, relatively calm. Is necessarily BF a good place to meditate? It's actually a very nice place to meditate, even with the aircon off. It's a very nice place. Many, many places of worship. And I'm not saying just Buddhist, many places of worship. So if near you is a church, you can go there and meditate, it's okay. I really am not fussy. Any place that is quiet and peaceful, regardless of religious setting, but must be a place where people go there to be comforted. Then the ambience is quiet. It is therefore external assistance for your internal calming down. If you are internally already calm, external will not affect you. If internally you need help, then find an external environment that is calm. Okay? Can be your bedroom, can be the toilet. It's your own toilet lah. Don't go and sit there for 1 hour and nobody can use. I'm serious, okay? The place, just remember this, internal calm anywhere goes. Internally not calm, then you need the help of the external environment. Even outside in nature, beautiful. Singapore a bit hot. But in other countries where you have your cooler temperature, you go on trips, right? Borders open. Japan, here I come. Okay, go during the cool season, then freeze yourself in public. Why not, right? It's very calm, very peaceful. Okay, go. The best time to meditate, when you are most alert. I try not to meditate at night, but even now I have to. I try to do it only in the morning, because when you wake up, your body is fresh, your mind is fresh, you are all energetic, wonderful time to sit. That's actually the best time to sit, for me, okay? If you sit at night, which I do sometimes, I will end up so alert, then alamak, ta-da, so bright, so spotlight. Mind hard to shut down, because I'm a night bird. For me, I'm an owl. Okay, I'm not a lark. I can now be a lark, but I'm an owl by my circadian rhythm. And therefore, at night, I try to calm the fella down, not keep the fella more motivated, right, more energized. You know for yourself. Okay, morning person, meditate morning. Night person, be careful. Do at night, you'll be, I'm so happy. You want to go and paint the town red. Not so good, huh? How long should we meditate? No, these are questions that someone sent to me. So I've just put them here. How long should we meditate? What do y'all think? Depends. Depends on what? No lah, effort so painful. Depends on how much time you have. Effort, too much effort lah. Don't want effort. Must be effortless. Meditation must be effortless. Think of, okay, the day comes that you will choose meditation over television, right? Because it basically means that you sit back and you can entertain yourself, calm, enjoy, you're happy. Most of us will choose television over meditation, right? You see, how much time depends really on what you want to do. If your intent is only to calm yourself down, recharge the mind a little, and then 好汉一条, a hero once again, right? Not literal translation. If all you want is just to relax, calm the mind, if that's all you want, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's fine. So which is why I tell my classes out there, you cannot do half an hour, it's okay, 15 minutes, okay. You just need to calm, breathe, be aware, be alert, and throughout the day have pockets like this. Good enough. But if you want to be able to see the Dhamma, be awakened to the Dhamma, then you need to give this training a bit more time to stay present. You will need a bit more time. So minimally about half an hour. Minimally. This is to train the mind to be able to stay present, because you want this ability to become habit. The ability to come back to the present state, that you want it to become a habit. So let me put it this way. If you want to drive to work, point A to B, you don't have to practice. If you want to play musical instruments to entertain yourself, you don't have to practice. 5-10 minutes, lang, 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 na, 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 can. But if you want to entertain an audience, you're playing on the SSO, right? You're a race car F1 driver. You think enough or not? So therefore, how much time? Depends on how this is supposed to help you. Okay? See Dhamma, be awakened to the reality of the mind. What is going on there? You are awakened to very subtle habits of the mind. How the mind how craving arises. How contact leads to arising of craving. How craving ceases. You this kind of pattern, 10 minutes, typically hard. Unless, this is where the unless comes in. Unless your predecessors from a different time and a different life did all the heavy lifting for you. Then you come into this life, sonder into this life, and goes, ta-da, awaken. Everybody did the preparation for exam. Now exam, you just come in and take credit. But you don't know, right? You don't know for sure. Your past life predecessors did all the wonderful work, right? You don't know if you're the first one to have to do this. They must put in effort, lor. Okay? But I'm helping you to improve your chances. Okay? Remember this. Remember this for yourself. Huh? There are certain objects that make you happy very fast, very quickly. Now, this is not here, because as I'm talking, I just remember this. So, remember I said you must make your body happy, make your body relaxed and comfortable, then your mind will be relaxed and comfortable. Okay, now we're talking about the object of meditation. What object do you use? Actually, the object of meditation, typically people talk about when the mind focuses, what do you use, right? I will talk about the pre-object, the one step before that. What is an object that makes you smile, that makes you laugh, that makes your heart lighten up? A kusala object. Kusala, wholesome. Wholesome. So for instance, that's why they use metta. You all know metta, right? Metta is friendliness. Friendly. Okay? Friendly to people. Just being friendly. Then you say, I'm friendly what? I'm very friendly. Yes. But can you stay friendly? Can it become a part of your life, a part of your instincts? Okay? So let's say you are the sort of person that you meet stranger, you hi to stranger. All stranger, you're very happy. You hi, bye, everyone. Huh? Then metta is your object because it comes out very easily for you. If let's say faith is your object, faith, confidence, sadda in Pali, sadda, confidence, right? If that one is your object, then in your mind, bow before the Buddha. Bow in your mind. Bring up the quality of the Buddha. That's why they have all those objects of meditation. I'm talking about the pre. The pre can lead to the real thing. But you must be able to lighten your mind right at the start. So, if I were to ask you, I'll give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes, because it's a public talk, cannot wait too long in silence. Okay, 2 minutes, you ask yourself, what wholesome mental state comes up fastest and easiest for you? Got or not? Got. For you, what is it? So metta comes in, not the sutta. Metta is easy for you? Okay. So for you, metta, you sit, you look at your heart, look at your mind. The joy, the smile comes up, that's metta. Then you go, you can fly already, take off like a bird. Wings. The wholesome mental objects are your wings. You want to take off, you must have wings. If you tell me, I have no wings, that's why meditation is hard for you. You got no wings to take, no wholesome wings to take off, meditation is hard. So some people are very patient. Some people are very kind, compassionate. Some people, compassion, very powerful, but you must stay right. Not the wrong kind of compassion. Then you say compassion got wrong one, meh? God. Sometimes compassion make you cry, that one wrong. You don't want compassion that cry. You want compassion that smile. Then you say, people die, you smile like not very nice. I got ask you smile there, meh? But in your heart, you must be able to maintain the smile even as you are observing death. The compassion must make you hug another. Just hug another. Rub another's back. The sort that once brings you to go offer a shoulder. That kind. But cannot cry. Cry means you are caught up with the story. If you're caught up with the story, it is no longer the Brahma Vihara compassion. It is the human empathy. That one won't work. You want the one that hugs another. Because if you cry, who is going to offer the tissue paper? Who is going to solve the problem? You must be able to retain the presence of mind to solve problems. Okay? Now, anyone from here? Give me another mental state for the wing, a pair of wings. Do you know yours? Yours is also metta. Okay. Anyone not metta? Looking for another type. Anybody? Yes, Eileen. Faith. Yours is saddha. Very good. Gratitude. Gratitude comes very easily if you are content. If your nature is contentment, then gratitude comes out very quickly. Can I guess? Sorry, what's your name? Jeannie. Can I guess, Jeannie? Meditation should not be a problem for you. I know. The ones that I can see very quickly, that there's wholesome mental energy, right? Whether it's gratitude or compassion or metta or kindliness or generosity, all these kind, should not have a problem. They should be able to sit and then the wings will take off. Those are your wings. Now, you may not, don't go and tell me, wings got two parts, so I need two mental states. No, one. Both sides same color. See, not what black wing, one red wing, right? Both sides same color, okay? Equal. Anything else? I think we're good to go. Let's move on. Otherwise, got no time to answer question. You know you're meditating correctly when you are able to see all those milestones that I talked about earlier. Do you remember what I said earlier? The milestones? You don't, huh? Okay. Say thank you, okay? Yeah, I know you're too shy to ask, but since he's so honest, I will tell you. The milestones. You must start off with the light mind. Lightness. The mind, talking mind starts to slow down. Don't talk so much. Yes, I get distracted, but I also know I get distracted. I also know that. But more importantly, I can see a lightness, a joy, a quiet joy. And the body, if you're really on track, your body will come alive. The body comes alive. What does that mean? Tinkling feeling, tinkling sensation, rocking. Have you all seen people who meditate and they rock? I heard of a story. I didn't see it for myself. I heard a story of someone who rocked so hard, he fell over. Then boom, onto the back. I know, right? I was like, wow, your pity went through the moon, the roof. So you will rock. You might vibrate. Sometimes you feel like your head is being pulled. All these are called piti. All these are piti. Okay? If these things happen, you will know. Your mind is very rock solid. That's attentiveness. Then someone told, not someone told, I read this somewhere. I'm not sure. I think he's right, but I'm not sure because I have never actually timed it. He said the more intense the sensation, the bodily sensation, the shorter is the time. Meaning, run out of energy already. Then now you go calm. In some cases, The piti sensation is very subtle, then it drags out a bit more. So how long it drags depends on how intense the sensation is. This is according to a meditation master. I said I'm not sure because I've never actually paid attention. So I cannot say if it is like that. You all can go and do your own happy meditation, and then next time you report, share your experience, okay? So typically the body has a certain reaction. Then you say, but I've never had a reaction. Then my next question is, do you feel happy? Do you feel peaceful? Do you feel calm and joyous? If you do, can. It means your piti not very intense, so it will last a bit longer, according to the master. Any question here before I move on? Now, when you have these sensations, body, mind sensations, this calmness, this happy, this lightness, when you have these sensations, you are on track. The mind is settling down, it is enjoying itself. It's going to cruise. It will cruise. Sometimes it cruises so well you don't want to get out of meditation. Okay? These are jhanic factors. These are the milestones that tell you you're going into the world of the jhanas. And some people may say, yeah, but jhana very colorful. Who told you? Different people have different experience, ma? Some of you go sit on roller coaster ride, hair fly, face, right? But come down, mind quiet. It's okay. Somebody, train hasn't moved, or start screaming. Experience different. Experiences are very different. If wondrous colors, wondrous sound is par for the course, meaning it's to be like this, the Buddha would have described it in his sutras, but he didn't. Buddha did not describe wondrous colors, beautiful things in the sutta. The Buddha, in his description of the jhanas, all very scientific language, only milestones. And because they are only milestones, meaning the lightness, the joy, the piti in the body, the mindfulness, the clarity of mind in the presence, Buddha only described it like this. Sense of equanimity, sense of presentness, sense of the mind being clear and present. He only described it like this. Then these are good enough. You have these, they are all correct and good enough. Get it? Final slide. Are you curious about these questions? Difference between mindfulness and meditation. Actually, in my mind, mindfulness and samadhi are in sync. You know my word. Sometimes I use the word samadhi. Sometimes I use the word meditation. Meditation, samadhi are not identical. We cannot find a better word, so they use the word meditation, they use the word concentration, they use the word attention, attentive present, or whatever they use. It's because there isn't a perfect word for it. I told you earlier, it's a steady mind, present, clear, Okay. So, embedded in a mind that is present and clear is mindfulness. The regular mind is mindless. Because mind not there, so mind not there, less. Mindless. A mind that is present here, your mind is full. That's all. So in samadhi, mindfulness is there. If there were no mindfulness, it is not Buddha's meditation, Buddhist meditation. In Buddhist meditation, there must be presence, there must be clarity, the mind is very aware, it is equanimous, balance, not judging, balance. Then that's samadhi, the samadhi we want. Because this, remember the purpose of meditation, Buddhist meditation? To see reality as is. You asleep can see me? If you are mindless, if it's not present, can see me? You can see reality as is me? Cannot. But can this mind, which is very calm and present, can it go so deep and disappear? Yes. But if you're asking me this question, you're not there yet. You don't have to worry about that. Basically just deep into absorption, no big deal, but not useful. Not useful by the Buddhist practice. That's not the samadhi we want. We don't want you to disappear. We want you to be present, clear, alert, not judging. Okay? That's what we want. I think we go to the last one, practicing mindfulness in secular life. Okay? As much as you can in daily life, as much as you can, bring the mind back to the present. So how do you do that? The body is your help. The anchor is the body. If you are familiar with the sutta, I think it's MN22, right? Satipatthana Sutta. MN22, Majjhima Nikaya, middle length saying, 22. Satipatthana Sutta. Okay? Discourse on the foundations of mindfulness. That particular discourse, there is a whole segment on mindfulness of the body. And it's a mindfulness in daily life. So you use the body to help you get back into the present state. How do you do that? Your body got a lot of things to do, right? Got breathing lah, got movement lah, got action lah. The la is for effect, so you must smile. All these movements, you just do it gently, slowly. I want you to feel the rhythm. The rhythm. So not just the body, but also the rhythm. The flow. Macam do Tai Chi. The flow. As you walk, for me, walking is always with mindfulness. It's become a habit. So you're building a habit. And you look, nobody has the habit of doing this. Legs, feet, okay? Down, lift, down, lift. Don't have. Who walk like that? Nobody walks like that. Buddha never taught it like that. It's a normal walking. You look at that sutta. Look at that particular sutta. How was it done? The monk, as he walks, as he sits, as he stands, posture, as he lay down, as he folds his robe, as he goes about daily activities, etc., etc., etc. It's a regular movement. What you are doing is, say to yourself, pay attention to movement. Pay attention to movement. It is not tiny 4K resolution movement. It's analog style, flow, movement. Okay, it's a flow. So that is good enough. Like right now, right? Right now, you're seated. Look at your body. Everyone, look at your body. So when you pay attention to the body, that's seated. And as you scan the body in that seated in that way, can you see a shape in your mind? That's mindfulness. The shape, the upright. If I ask you to draw, you can draw a broad strokes. Good enough. How to sustain this? Your breathing more. So look at your body, look at the breathing. Look at the body, look at the breathing. Look at cutting, walking, even driving, moving. All these, look at the body, look at the breathing. You do it, this toggling. Then you say, oh, that's very hard, leh. I know. But that is life. You're bringing mindfulness into life. So, to summing up, you are training yourself to be able to experience samadhi in daily life. Samadhi requires mindfulness and sustain. It's sustained. How do you know that the meditation is on track, that the seated one is on track? When you feel lightness, you feel joy, you feel happiness, the mind calms down, the talking slows down, reduces, eventually the talking stops, and all you have is just awareness. That's the meditation part of the house. Then in daily, and including mindfulness, you are very aware of what's happening. In daily life, as you go about your daily activities, as you walk, as you move, be aware of the breathing, be aware of the body, be aware of the breathing, be aware of the body. If you can do this, then can you just do body and not breathing? Can. Can you just do breathing and not body? Also can. With the Buddha, very easy one. He's not very particular. It's only you particular. So the idea here is in life, attentiveness is there. The attentiveness is there. If you try too hard, your attentiveness will run. There is this beautiful, so I'll end with this, a beautiful story of how the Buddha, I think his name, the monk's name was Sona. And this monk was a musician before he became a monk. And he had difficulty meditating, like all of us. Many of us here have difficulty with meditation. So this monk had that problem. And the Buddha said to him, tell me, when the instrument, he was a string instrument, your instrument, if the strings are too tight, how does the music sound? He went wrong, too tight. If it's too loose, the wire, how does the music sound? He said, too loose, too loose. Then the Buddha says, therefore, meditation is really about having the correct tension. The correct tension. And the Buddha never explained that tension. He just said the correct tension means you must judge. The practitioner is the one that makes that judgment. Am I too tense, too focused, too much effort, or am I too relaxed, too easy, leaning too much into enjoyment and let be? You have to you make that judgment on, take it easy when you know you're too tense. How do you know you're too tense? You're feeling anxious, feeling agitated. You're asking yourself, why cannot? You're becoming a 2-year-old petulant kid. Too tense. Then if you relax, too relaxed. So you should be able to hold yourself upright, be comfortable in your skin. Just remember this, be comfortable. Most of you don't have this. Most of you, when you're serious about meditation, your problem is tense. And because of not quite able to hit the note, then you give up and then become relaxed. The two extreme. So, how do you do? Then what do you do in your daily life? If you find yourself feeling very agitated about meditation, then my advice to you is go for long walks, enjoy. Tell yourself, Sis Sylvia gave me permission to enjoy. Enjoy. Breathe in, feel light, feel happier, feel that this world is great again. Then there you are, sit there. Just go back, sit, And then tell yourself, now I'm in the moment. Yes, lift your tone a bit, smile a bit, in the moment. And now in the park, no need mask. Sit back, relax, enjoy. Okay? That's it.
Thank you, Sis Sylvia. Just a correction. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. It's Digha Nikaya 22 and Majjhima Nikaya 10.
Oh, yeah. The other way around. Thank you. Yep.
All right.
Questions from the floor first?
Yep. Questions? Anyone want to have any questions to us?
I get sleepy after I meditate. Is that normal? Sleepy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to address this one. If you feel sleepy during meditation, which is very normal, then a few things. Number one, the Buddha said you can sit in the open, you can rub yourself, get up, walk, do those things. But if let's say this happens to you all the time, actually what it means is your body is very tired. You have not slept enough. Then you say, yeah, but my body sleep enough, leh. I still do that. Then I will tell you this. Sleep, 10 minutes, power nap, come back, start again. You can do that, no problem. It is okay to sleep, but short nap, power nap. Do not sleep, wake up tomorrow. Then what it means is your mind is now taught. Sleep is good, meditation before sleep can. Then every time you meditate, your body wants to sleep. It creates a new habit. So what you do, really, I had the same problem. Many years of practice, I had the same problem. Then I discovered that actually, if I just let myself sleep for 10 minutes, after that, like that, okay, it's like that one. Because the body has recharged. Because I sleep late, but I work, so I have to go off to work early, right? My typical sleeping hours is only 6 hours, which is typically not enough. So meditation gives me 10 minutes. So 6 hours plus GST, I'm recharged, completely recharged. That's me, okay? You have to decide what's comfortable for you, okay?
You can hold the mic for a second. I'd like to ask, should we set an intention before we sit for the meditation? For example, I can say that this session I want to see impermanence or something else. No.
I know that some teachers will teach you to do that, set an intention, make aspiration and all those things. Some teachers do that. But as I said, I go back to the sutta. In none of the sutta, the Buddha advised setting intention or anything. So if we go strictly by what is taught, it's not there. And as a long-time fellow practitioner, I will tell you this. When you set intention, you're telling your brain, remember? The stupid brain, right? You're telling your brain, I now got mission for you. Straight away, the brain feels pressure. Like taking exam like that. What for? No point. You leave the brain be. The only thing you tell your brain is relax, enjoy. Then the brain like you very much. And your meditation, no pressure. Just sit back, relax, enjoy. No, there is no mission. Your mission is to calm the mind and learn to watch for yourself, your greed, your craving. Sometimes I tell myself this when I sit. It's not a mission. I tell myself, be content. So my sitting is about contentment. I tell myself, be content, be peaceful, be kind, Be gentle. No effort. Effort it comes naturally. You see, for those of you who were here yesterday and like going crazy with dependent origination, I forgot to say one thing. You see, in the way that we go through life, there is a part in us that try to shape, right? Shape environment, shape things, control, right? That instinct. All of us have it. I'm not accusing you of anything. All of us have it. Our instinct is to control, to determine. So, embedded there is the assumption, an assumption that life is determined, experience determined. You will, then you experience. This sounds a bit cheap, but have this thought in your mind, reflect on this. Why? Because dependent origination is the opposite of this. That is another reality. The reality is how you experience life is dependently a reason. Depending on condition, then you experience. If you want to change anything, you have to start with wisdom. With wisdom, how you experience things will change. With wisdom. Without wisdom, you have the illusion of control. With wisdom, you learn to be happy is not to control, is to accept and live with whatever is there. So dependent origination explains that we don't have control. We have experiences. You should not imagine you control things. You can nudge. That's not controlling. Think of it like you have children, right? Many of you here have kids. They are my kids, but you control them, eh? You can control any of those kids, meh? If you can control them, your kid got a problem. And you have a problem. So what do? You urge, persuade, negotiate, cajole, right? Kina. Then, good day, they agree with you. But how many of us, in our mind, despite the reality of the relationship, in our mind, we think we can control the kids? If not, why you tell the kid, don't sit, don't call, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that? Why you do that? If you believe you cannot control, you won't do that. So the instinct is we will, and then we cause an effect. We will, then it cause an effect. No, you will, and you create craving. More craving. You feed craving. You go with craving. So dependent origination is understanding. Understanding that a lot of things, it flows in its own natural order. Then all you have is to learn to calm yourself down and tell yourself it's okay, it's okay. So back to her question, do you make a will? Do you make determination because you want to steer? No. You can only set the correct condition, and then what happens, happens. So setting the correct condition is, tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy. Then if I have padded up enough Dhamma, my stupid brain will not pick up whatever is necessary. And mind you, that actually happens. That really happens. I never sit with determination. I sit with be content, be happy. Then my brain very hardworking, ta-da! You like this cake or not? I built this cake for you. You just stare at the cake and you go, wow, this is beautiful. You know? Be happy with the child that comes out at you. Okay? Yes?
Thank you, Sis Sylvia. I have 6 questions here as well. You do.
Okay.
For those of
Need
you
to
with
answer.
appointments and all, you just go ahead, don't worry about that. We'll just happily continue talking.
I usually, can be quite peaceful and calm with gratitude when I start sitting. But somehow, thoughts still comes in, so sometimes the sitting is not very good. So
Okay. A thought that arises and no big deal. But you have expectation of yourself. So you advertise so brightly that a thought arises, therefore sitting not good. Then you resent or regret. No need. A thought arises. You're already much more peaceful than most people, ma. So you tell yourself, you cannot have a perfect track record. 0, you can. Deeper jhanas, deeper level of equanimity. So it's what do you focus on, okay? So you set off by focusing on an object, which is an external object. It's not an object of the mind. It's like breathing, the body, the steadiness, and all those things. That's an object. And as you look at this object, all those mental states, the lightness, the joy, the pity, and all those things, they will come up, okay? And you just look at this object, but after a while, you must go into the joy. This is into meditation, and this is not the intent of this class. This intent of this class is must we meditate. But it's not the intent of this class, okay? Next time we conduct a retreat, then we talk. But so now, shortcut. So it's a shortcut incomplete. The next step is really to hitch a ride on these wholesome mental states and go quiet still. Only when that happens, then the random thoughts will stop. If you don't hitch a ride on this joyous mental states, you don't hitch a ride, you don't focus on them, go into them, right? Then you are staying outside. And therefore, the random thoughts will still arise. Okay?
Thank you, Sis Sylvia. Okay, this is from online. I have a question, Sis Sylvia. I noticed you mentioned Panya, Sila, Samadhi in this particular order. Any specific reason as one usually hears in the order of Sila, Samadhi, Panya?
I can answer? Yeah. Panya, Sila, Samadhi is the order that the Buddha gave his monks. When you are a practitioner, the monks are practitioners. The monks already have Sila as a baseline. So what they need to have as a start point of their practice is wisdom. Then for them, the Sila is way more high level than ours. They are not 5 precepts. Their Sila is right speech, right action, right livelihood. It is not no false speech. Right speech goes down to the point where whatever pops out of the mouth must be wholesome. We are trying to avoid saying the wrong thing. They don't have this problem. They just have to be mindful that whatever that comes out must be kind, must be gentle, must be soft, must be helpful, must be beneficial. So their Sila is much higher level. With correct understanding, right perspective, from there, the practice will be aligned to that understanding. That's why it's very pure. When the mind is of that nature, samadhi is like that. It's literally like that. But we are lay people. We are not that pure. We sometimes struggle with 5 precepts. So that's why for the lay person, they must start with mindful of your own anger and agitation and your greed. Learn to moderate those. Learn to have a kinder life. With morality in place, you learn Dhamma. You build your knowledge, you build your understanding. Then we go into the meditation. So that's the big difference. The big difference is, do you start off being regular, or do you start off as a practitioner? This is not you to call yourself. Because you can say, oh, I am a practitioner. But as a practitioner, if your morality is... Let's just say that if you say, I'm a practitioner, and everyone else will look at you and go, I'm not inspired. Then you have a problem. You're not the practitioner of the Buddhist order. You are the practitioner of your own order. Do you understand? Huh? Okay.
Okay, another 7 questions.
Okay,
stop.
You must stop.
No more questions, please, from online, okay? Question 2, second question. Will Buddhist meditation lead to deathless and the end of samsara ultimately? Thank you.
If you do it all right, yes.
Short and sweet.
Out of samsara, right? Out of samsara, right? So if you do it exactly as the Buddha taught, with panya, sila, samadhi in place, yes. The condition is panya, sila, samadhi must be correct. Wisdom, morality, then meditation, the samadhi comes in. Do it all right? Yes, it will lead to the deathless. Okay.
Thank you. Another question. Why does this person feel scared of feeling like dropping from high rise during meditation?
Dropping from high rise is no big deal. Your body's still there, ma. It happens to some people, but this is normal. Your body has its own sensations and conditions, which then the mind perceives and interprets and tells a story. So in meditation, if you are seated quietly, calmly, and you're enjoying yourself, and you're feeling very peaceful, and then funny things seems to be happening to the body, no big deal. It merely means you are more mindful, you're sharper, you are able to pick up all the little happening within your body. Feeling scared has nothing to do with the actual event. Feeling scared is just a person's habit. So perhaps, fear arising for you may be very natural. So little thing, small thing, can get you excited. It is not your fault. It's your amygdala's fault. Amygdala is this reptilian part of the brain, right? This part that all of us have it. Some of us have it bigger than others. More pronounced, more agitated, more easily triggered than others. So if you're this part, this amygdala, if yours is overgrown and very, very active, then any small thing, it gets excited. It wants you to run. Any small thing. Rope on the floor, it's a snake. Something scuttling across is a cockroach. Everything gets you excited. And some of us, this part, not very well developed, very quiet, very subtle, smaller. Then nothing happens, a car coming, stare. Like that lah. So the two different things. Bodily sensation is one thing, fear is another. They're not. You correlate the two and say, what's happening? It's not. It's two separate things. Fear is fear. So if your amygdala is overgrown, too enthusiastic, too excitable, then any small thing will frighten you. But there's nothing to fear from all kinds of bodily sensations. Okay?
Thank you.
Except, let's say your heart don't feel too good, right? You feel very uncomfortable. You go into meditation, still discomfort. Then you come out meditation, still there. You know what? Go A&E and check it out. Don't play lah, right?
Yeah, I'll combine these two questions. It's all on body parts. Why is it that sometimes I can't feel certain parts of my body, example, my hands, when I meditate for a period of time, like when I sit for more than half an hour? And another person asked, the bottom half of my body becomes dead for a few minutes after a meditation session. I can't. Dead means there's no feeling at all when I touch my legs. It's not the usual tingly feeling, but there's no sensation at all.
You touch your leg after you got up?
Yeah, of meditation.
You
The
touch your
first
leg.
one is during meditation.
They're not the same, two different things.
Yeah, but it's both.
Okay,
body,
okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, if you are seated, meditating quite happily, you feel so quite comfortable, your mind is very quiet, very still, very normal for your body to disappear. In fact, I'm surprised only your hand did. Typically, the whole body would disappear. So the more, basically, body there is attention there. Body into the mind, your attention is no longer on the body is gone. It means your attention has gone completely into the mind. So it's a good thing. 恭喜发财. It's a good thing. It means your attention is now wholly into your object. Okay? Now, the other one is a different story. If you go into meditation and you sit for a while and you come out of meditation and it's all numb or heavy and numb, well, maybe you're pressing on some nerve somewhere. It's no big deal. Because after a while, no more numb. Don't be too worried. It's nothing to be worried about. When you're still for too long, depending on your physical makeup, depending on your structure, for some of us, because of the way you sit, you press on a certain blood flow, or for whatever reason, then it goes numb. It's not a big deal, okay? Next time, sit differently. I would suggest you consider sitting differently. If it worries you, sit differently, be more comfortable, and then we see how. Okay?
Okay, this person is asking about how to feel the breathing. Is it breathing in is to let our stomach go up, and breathing out means our tummy come down? Is that correct?
Breathing, okay. Actually, I must thank this person for this question. Because having problem with, it comes down to our habit to control. Some of us, when I ask you to start looking at the body and start looking at breathing, it became harder. Because now you're so conscious of breathing, you can't even breathe properly, huh? Some of you have that. Actually, what it means is your sense of control, your desire to control is very strong. And therefore, your ability to meditate, a bit hard, quite challenging. So if you find that for whatever reason, when you start to watch breathing, you find that it became harder because your breathing You become so aware of breathing, it became harder to breathe. Breathing for you is not a very good object because of your habit to want to control. You have to teach yourself easy, let go, be content. So your training object may not be breathing, but be content. Be easy, be content. So use metta. Metta meditation. Gratitude meditation. Kindliness meditation. Use a different object first. Okay? Breathing should be easy. So you tell yourself, for some of you, you just tell yourself, let the body handle itself. Let it breathe by itself. It's not your problem. Just relax. You have to tell yourself that. Which is the reason why when I teach in my secular classes, I don't start with watching breathing. I always start with watching body, watching sensation, doing scanning, having a sense of the object, which is the body. Then, bala, the fella is breathing. See, the fella is breathing. They let him go. Just let him be. He knows how to do it. The body knows how to do it. You come and intervene, you create trouble for the body. Okay? So you must keep telling yourself that. Do not get caught up. Do not micromanage breathing. Micromanaging breathing is like you micromanaging your kids when they do homework. You sit down there and you do this. Are you sure the full stop should be put there? Maybe the full stop, maybe 1 inch next to it. Maybe your kid will find you very annoying. Right? So don't micromanage breathing.
Three last questions. Thank you, Sis Sylvia, for your explanation. My question is, after sitting, I feel the posture shifting, like the head keeps going to the left. Should I allow it to shift or pull it back?
Shift lah. Shift lah. Then fall forward. Just make sure not onto the floor. Let be. Let your body be. If you need to shift, you shift. It's okay. If you don't want to shift, don't shift. It's okay. Can I move my hands and legs when I meditate? Can. After all, not into the deep the mind yet, ma. If you can feel your body and you find yourself sliding, it means you haven't gone, your attention hasn't gone into the mind. It's still on your body. Then you just let be, flow with it. It's okay. If you are into the mind, your concentration is into the concentration, you won't feel your body. Okay? And feel, just move. Now, some people will say that we've gone for a retreat and the teacher told us, if I feel pain in the leg, or feel pain, push it, watch it, don't move. Yes and no. Why yes? If your meditation is really very good, very good, your mindfulness is very sharp, typically you won't start to feel that leg. You won't feel it. But if you still feel it, you're aware of the pain. Don't look at the leg. Look at your desire. Look at that desire. Don't look at that leg. If you can differentiate the mind and the leg, and you focus on the mind, not the leg, sitting with the mind, waiting for, if you say, I'm waiting for the pain to go away, it may never go away. But if your mind shifts and start to say, it's okay, I'm patient, I will let be, at some point, the pain will disappear. It disappears not because it's not in pain. It disappears because the mind is not in pain. So you push to see craving in the mind. It is not to see pain go away. It's to see craving in the mind. See how your craving insists. And you're learning about yourself. You're learning about craving. Don't push it. Move. Because if you want to do samadhi and your body is not comfortable, deep samadhi, I'm talking about the deep one, and your body is not comfortable, you never get in. Then move lah. This calls for judgment. So it is your judgment. No right, no wrong. Okay?
Thank you, Sis Sylvia. When I meditate, I need a timer to wake me up. My question is, how do I know if I'm actually falling asleep or I'm in jhana?
I already told you jhana has all those milestones. They are called jhanic factors. So milestones. If you're in deep jhana, your mind goes very quiet, very still. You know every single milestone. Got no skip milestone one. Don't have. You fall asleep. How do you fall asleep? You feel very happy that you sleep. Right? But did you see clearly all the subtle shifts of the mind? Don't have, not jhana. Okay? And secondly, when you wake up, do you feel full of energy or a bit fuzzy? Fuzzy, full of energy, right? Full. And it's sharp, it's very sharp. Then it's a different story. Okay?
Thank you, Sis Sylvia.
Very rare, very, very rare for people to go so still that they disappear. You must be very skillful. Very, very skillful. Most of us, and we don't want that. I keep telling you, we don't want that version. We don't want to disappear. We don't want that version. Because in that version, there is no wisdom. So what you want is clarity of mind, the sharpness of mind, the strength of peacefulness, alertness, clarity. That's the one that you want because you are doing meditation to see the subtleties of the mind. Okay? One final question.
Final question. It's not a question, it's a thank you, a note. Thank you very much, Sis Sylvia, for your enlightening meditation sharing. It is a blessed and fruitful Sunday for me. Heartful thanks again to Sis Sylvia as well as BF. May all in the Dhamma be well and happy. Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu,
sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
Just as a reminder to everyone, I don't have to go through this. This is now my calling card. It's a reminder to everyone, please live your life richly. Live your life richly and make your life count. This life, make it count. And you make it count by observing the practice, by doing service, by being kind and generous. Okay? That's all.
Thank you, Sister Sylvia. Let us all say sadhu, 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 sadhu. All right, we will go to the dedication of merits. Yep. In Anjali, let us all invite all sentient beings to participate in our acquired merits. Etawata ca amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabe dewa anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya etawata ca amhehi sambatang punya sampadang Sabe buta anumodantu. Sabba sampati siddhya. Etawata ca amhehi. Sambatang punya sampadang. Sabe sata anumodantu. Sabba sampati siddhya. Let us dedicate the merits of participating in a wholesome Dhamma activity to our departed relatives and friends. Idam me nyatinam hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam me nyatinam hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam me nyatinam hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. End of service dedication. I dedicate the merits which I have accumulated to the cultivations of my mind in order to bring happiness and benefits to all sentient beings. I dedicate the merits to my parents, children, spouse, relatives, friends, colleagues, and my adversaries, wishing them long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity. May we never part from the triple gem, and may we always walk the path towards enlightenment. Let us pay respect to the triple gem. Arahang sama sambuddho bhagawa. Buddhang bhagawantang abhiwademi. Swakato bhagavata dhammo dhammang namasami. Supatipano bhagavato sawaka sanggo sanggang namami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. All right, thank you everyone and see you guys next Sunday. A reminder, next Sunday service will start at 10 a.m. Thank you.